Hi everyone. Um, Hi. Bet you weren't expecting to see me. Um, I wanted to drop in and let you guys know that this is not the first time I'm recording this video, this reading, these readings. I recorded it earlier before I went to work, and when I went to go into editing, I realized that I never turned on my microphone. And that is super not like me. I always quadruple check. I've been a streamer for 4 years now. Um, I always quadruple check my equipment before I hit record or stream. So I'm not really sure what happened there. Um, but what I do know, and for those of you that have been with me for some time now, um, I've been under pretty heavy spiritual attack. So I know there are people, entities that want to prevent me from doing my work and getting my message out there. So because of that, I got a gift for y'all. What I'm gonna do over the next day, I want to get 3 readings out. So this is gonna be one, and I'm hoping to get 2 up tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get another one in. We'll have to see how my day goes. I have the day open pretty much, but then I got some training clients later, and then probably want to work out too. So we'll see. But I want to get 3 readings out and really show the enemy who's in charge here, and bless y'all in the process. So thank you guys so much for being here and being with me in this journey and listening to my messages. I really hope and pray that you guys are happy, healthy, and safe, and that these messages, this reading, these readings find you exactly when you need them. Um, so I got 3 options for y'all to choose from. Oh, and before we start, um, quick announcement. We're getting really close to 1,000 subs, y'all. Like, I'm really excited about it. So what I want to do, I want to give away a free private reading with me. I don't know what this was about, this mess here. Free reading with me. So if you would like to enter to win a free private reading, drop a diamond emoji in the comments below. And on 2 other of my videos, so 3. I need 3 diamond emojis on 3 different videos if you would like to enter. And then as soon as I hit 1,000 subs, I'm gonna make an announcement about the winner. All right, so yeah, 3 piles for you to choose from. This is a 4-leaf clover. I don't know why I laid it down like that. Yeah. So as always, you got 3 options to choose from, and you can also choose from any of the pictures earlier in the video. Pause if you need some more time. Timestamps are in the description box, and I'll see you guys in your piles. What's up, pile 1? Welcome to your reading. Shout out to y'all for being here. Let's see, why are you awesome, pile 1? And do not forget that this is going to be a very small list of all the reasons why you're awesome, because you're amazing, okay? And no single tarot reading can tell you all of the reasons why you're awesome. So please keep that in mind. All right, and then if you skip the intro and the update, I highly recommend that you go back and watch it. Basically, this is the second time I'm recording this, lots of reasons why, and I'm also giving away a free reading. So if you want more info, check out the intro. We got the offering, play, Okay. Oh, good. For a hot second, I was like, my microphone better be on. Disappointment. I felt the energy of the card coming through, that's why. Oh my god, Five of Cups. A Fearful World, number 69. Nice. We got Restraint, playing within the rules. I love this. Eight of Swords, Eight of Air, self-doubt, confusion, free will. Remember, this is the reasons why you're awesome. Preserve. So the cards might look negative, but wait for my interpretation before you click off. Foresee. Expect the unexpected. Freedom. The Ten of Cups, satiety. Networker. Enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Detective. Great powers of observation and intuition. Desire to seek out the truth. So I really love this reading, pile one, and I love you. Because you seem really awesome. You seem like somebody that I would be friends with. So with the offering here, what this is talking about, you are a very, very generous and giving person. It's kind of like, not kind of, it's definitely your default. I feel like you are always in the position of wanting to give of yourself and to help other people, and you always know, like, I don't want to, okay, all right, so this might sound weird for some people, but it's almost like you're the type of person that always has to give something to somebody in need. So if you were to see somebody who was homeless or disadvantaged, like on the street, um, you would definitely be the one to stop and give them money. And then it's like you're also the type of person that if you didn't happen to have cash on you or anything on you, like you would feel really, really bad about it. And I feel like some of you might even try to figure out a way to get some cash. And I feel like even a lot of you in here, for example, like if you didn't have like ones or fives to give, like you're giving tens and twenties and you're not thinking about it. You're like, oh, this is what I have, so this is what I'm gonna give you. Like you you are a very blessed individual and you understand that you are a blessed individual and you know where your blessings come from and you know that you're always provided for. So because you're always provided for, you're always seeking to give and bless other people, because you know your needs are being taken care of, which is super, super awesome, Palawan. And with play and the Five of Cups, disappointment, you're the type of person, and same thing with Fearful World and Restraint, playing within the rules. You, if and when you experience anything sad or disappointing or negative, you do not allow it to weigh you down. You're not the type of person who's going to stay trapped within your own, you know, doubts or negative thinking. You want to go play and you want to go have fun. Exactly, with this freedom card too. Like you do not want your experiences to make you who you are and determine like your personality and determine your emotions and determine what kind of day you're gonna have. You take full control over your life by choosing joy, choosing happiness, choosing love, instead of sitting and living in that negativity and allowing any type of negative thoughts or negative patterns to affect you, which is super awesome. Yeah, and then with fearful world and restraint, like you don't allow like the negative talk about the world and the negative judgments about the world to control how it is that you show up in it and how you show up for other people. If that makes sense, like for example, like I don't know why this is the example that's coming to mind. If there's a travel advisory, please listen to the travel advisory. Like, please do. But you're the type of person that if you were planning to travel somewhere, and there was a travel advisory, and you weren't exactly sure why it was, because sometimes there's like political reasons behind things, or this, or that. It's not always as clear cut, right? You're not going to allow that to color your view on things. You're going to try to find out for yourself what exactly is going on. Like, you don't allow the world to dictate how you move. You're still going to find out for yourself what you think and what you believe is right. And there's this thing too, I'm trying to put it into words. Like, how do I say this, Spirit? God, Heavenly Father, how do I say this? Okay, this is a good example, I guess. So, let's say, for example, right, a lot of people are terrified to start working out and start going to a gym, especially because, like, if you're in the place where, you're just starting to get back into the gym, it's probably because you have not been exercising for a while, right? Because you're just starting to get back into it. And usually when you're, you know, in that position, you can be very, very self-conscious about your body, about showing up, about wearing workout clothes. And here's the thing, like that's totally normal. Like, and the big dudes that you see in the gym, they started off really nervous to go in there too. Okay, it's not just, it doesn't apply to just certain people. Like everybody gets intimidated by the gym, and it isn't until you start going regularly to the same gym that you start to get comfortable. Uh, but let's say like you are nervous to start working out and then start going to the gym because you're, or no, somebody, like let's say that's the thought process, right? I don't want people to see my body. I don't want, these workout clothes are tight or whatever. um you're the type of person that wouldn't even have those thoughts to begin with. Like you're still going to show up and do the work. You're not concerned about these things going on outside of you that you can't control, because you know and understand who you are and who you serve, the Most High, right? And you know that everything's going to be good, man. Everything's going to be good because you have everything under control. So you can show up to a really serious situation and be really goofy to break the tension and break the ice. And it's like where that wouldn't have worked for a lot of different people, it really works for you. And I feel like you almost are the type of person where you have to move around that way. Like you can't deal with this like stuffy energy. I'm very much the same way. Like if I can't get people to relax around me and crack a smile or something, like I can't get comfortable. Um, so you're very just like, I don't like, look at this guy's face, right? I feel like you're just like very sure of yourself and very sure of your approach, but it's an approach that is very unconventional. It's very unique to who you are, and it's something that could only work for you. And the thing about it that I'm picking up, it's like it's goofy, it's silly. Like there's something about you that's very fun, it's very lighthearted, it's very magical and mystical and ethereal, but like super fun. You're very good at, not allowing outside influences to affect you. You're very sovereign in your own energy, which is awesome. I don't need to tell you to never stop being you. Yeah, that's so nice. With foresee and expect the unexpected. Like I was saying earlier, you have a very, very close relationship with the divine, and you know what promises that they have for you, and you expect that and greater. Because you know what they've delivered you before, and I feel like this is a repeating pattern for you. Um, the divine tells you something that they're going to bring you, and then when they finally do, it comes through differently, but much, much better than what you had anticipated. And because of that, you've learned over time to put more and more faith into these visions, these prophetic things that you've been hearing, and just having trust and faith in the universe. And I love it. Literally, freedom with the Ten of Cups. How awesome is that combination? And this, it really, really just meshes in with what I was going on about earlier. Like, you are such a joyful person. You are such a carefree, fun loving. I can't put into words what this is making me feel. Yin and yang, so balanced. Also, you're very, very, yeah, for somebody who's very play oriented and play focused, you have a very good balance and a very good handle on reality. And it's because you understand, like, there's a duality in life, there's a give and take, right? There's always going to be bad, but that means there can also always be good, right? So you try to always take the good with the bad, and you don't try to let this darkness overshadow the light, which is super, super awesome. And I feel like you're the type of person that you just try to leave the world a little bit better everywhere you go. Like the Ten of Cups, this makes me feel like you're just sprinkling magic everywhere, sprinkling a little fairy dust. Have you guys played, oh my god, what's the name of that game? Little Misfortune, and then she just sprinkles glitter on everything. She's like, shading, or whatever she says. No, it's beautiful. That's you. You just go around throwing glitter on everything that is just a little bit ugly, and it's beautiful. Yay! I love it. I love that life for you. And then with this networker card, I feel like you're the type of person that you make friends very, very easily. A lot of people are naturally just kind of drawn to you, and I think that's very obvious here with all this playful, fun-loving light and love energy that you put out into the world. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at this. It says enhances unity through the sharing of information. So you bring people together with the knowledge that you have, and you bring people together with the light that you share. I feel like that's your gift, pile one. Like, for example, right? Like, let's say you go into like a stuffy, like, doctor's office, and everybody is just kind of like upset to be there for obvious reasons, right? Who wants to be there? Um, and for you, that's kind of like, a really uncomfortable environment. Like, yeah, we have to be at the doctor today, but do we have to be miserable? Like, these two things don't have to go together, right? So I feel like you're the type of person that would kind of walk in, crack a few jokes with the receptionist, try to make people laugh, chat some people up, just try to brighten folks' day. And then once you leave, the energy of the room is so much brighter that it's like before you went in there, nobody was talking to each other. And now that you're leaving, people are talking to each other, people are joking with each other, people are happy. So there's something about you and the way that you move and interact with people that encourages them to go forward and interact like that with other people too. I think you are really a breath of fresh air to people, in the way that you show up, and it's nice. It makes people think of the way things should be, and it makes them want to perpetuate that more out into the universe. Great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. So, something that's really awesome about you, Pile One, is that you're always trying to dig to the exact truth of things. So, I think I was saying that over here too. Like, you don't allow people to tell you what you should think or how you should feel. Um, Even if people are like, oh, this is bad, you're the type of person that's going to be like, well, why is that bad? And then why is this good? Well, can't this be like this? Or can this be like this? And does everything have to be bad or good? Can it be neutral also? Like, do we have to assign labels to everything? You're the type of person that asks really deep questions and really big questions that a lot of people aren't ready or capable of answering yet. And I feel like that's led you to a lot of different points of frustration in your life, and feeling very isolated just because there's really not a lot of people that are capable of thinking as deeply as you or as diversely, I guess I should say. You have you're one of those people that actually genuinely has an open mind. There's a lot of people in this world that they think that they're open-minded, but you start to talk to them and they start to say certain things and you're like, it's that is that really being, yeah, I don't, that doesn't really seem super open-minded to me, you know? Um So you don't just take any answer, and every answer that you get, you're going to question even further. And spirit loves that about you. So keep digging further, keep digging into the truth. I feel like for you, the questions are more important than the answers. I love that. I love that for you, Pile One. Let me get I pulled some of these cards out in the reading I did before, and I didn't do it during the pre-shuffle, but I'm feeling like I still need to grab one, so you got my love is stronger than arguments and fights. Your ego will always try to win you. You are much more than your ego. Whenever you find yourself in an argument, ask yourself, does it really matter? Is this really worth giving away my peace? Exactly, and that's what I was saying before, because that's the type of person you are. You're not the type of person that's going to give away your peace for anyone or anything. Your peace um, is number one, man. That, could, that comes first. That is what I have for you today, Pile One. If this reading resonated, please leave a like, drop a comment down below. Don't forget, if you want to enter to win a free private reading with me, drop a diamond emoji in this video and on 2 other videos of mine. And when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll announce the winner. Yeah. Thank y'all for being here with me today. I really, really appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are happy, healthy, and safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you all. And I'll see you next time. Bye. What up, pile 2? Welcome to your reading. Shout out to y'all for being here. Let's see, why are you awesome? And don't forget that this is only going to be a very short list of all the reasons why you're awesome. Because not one single tarot reading, and not even many tarot readings, can tell you the full quantity of your greatness, okay? This is just going to be a few things on that very long list because you're amazing. Okay, pal 2. Shout out to you. Let's see what we got. The Cave. Secret, alright. Those two go together very well. What else we got? The Wheel of Fortune. Crying and laughing, me today. With all the mishaps. I only told you guys about the video mishap. The rest of my day went to shit too. We got QR code. That might be a message for somebody. Who else here is having a shit day? We're about to make it so much better. That's why we're doing a How You're Awesome reading, y'all. 4 of Air, meditation, recuperation, contemplation, bless, because that's what we're all here for. Some meditation, recuperation, and a little bit of contemplation. Then we got some adaptations. Too many Asians in a row. Got immerse. Ask for guidance. Look at that. You got cave and immerse. You're a very inward person, pal, too. Must be if you're on my channel, too. We got intention. 5 of Wands. I feel like this came up in the last video. Leave a comment down below if you got this card in your last reading, too. Midas Miser, A bless. Entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Artist. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. So I really like this. You you contain multitudes for sure. You're a very, very deep, very spiritual person, very intelligent person. And I feel like for you, pile 2, this inward place, um, it I feel like it's kind of like your default. I feel like you need to kind of isolate yourself from people and the world to recuperate, to recover from all the chaos. I feel like you're the type of person, you might be very sensitive to crowds, to other people's energies. Um, so I feel like when you can just be by yourself, you really soak in that time. And that's super awesome because there's a lot of people here in this world, especially today with social media, um, that they can't stop scrolling for 2 seconds. And they got the phone going over here, they got the computer screen going on over here, they got the TV going on over here, and they're not really even paying attention to any of them, right? Meanwhile, you really, really, really care about diving deep, going inward, exploring your brain and thoughts with intention, um, and learning, really learning how to apply that wisdom. And there's something here, I don't know how to put this into words. With this laughing and crying card, right? What this card is about, this is like sometimes we can be so overfilled with all sorts of emotions. You can feel like you kind of want to laugh and cry at the same time. And it's okay to do exactly that, as crazy as it might feel. Let it out, let those emotions out, right? So I feel like for you, going into this inward place is your way of processing these emotions, processing changes, but it doesn't look how it looks like for everybody else. Like if everybody else were to go into this inward place, they probably would look like this person here, right? They would be doing a whole lot of laughing and crying and um yeah, all sorts of stuff. You, when you go in, I feel like you're like this person here. You're very at peace. You're very one with yourself and the universe and the things around you. And because of that, because you're so in tune with who you are and the natural world and God, you're able to adapt very quickly to any and all sorts of changes that happen around you. I feel like I don't want to say things don't phase you because obviously like just because you don't have an outward reaction to it like some people do, it still affects you in some way, right? If it's something that makes you have to change your course of action, that affects you, right? But it feels like because you don't have, you know, such an outward reaction, people kind of think think that things don't affect you, but that's not true. You're just a very, very intelligent, very stable, very grounded individual. Yeah, literally. Now that I'm looking at the rest of the cards, these all kind of really play into that meaning also. Um, yeah, you turning in, tuning, turning inward, um, really allows you to connect to your higher self, to your spiritual guides, and you really evaluate all of your thoughts, all of your challenges, all of your difficulties with intention. You know, there's a lot of people in this world that wonder why their problems never get better, and it's because they don't sit with their thoughts and dive deep intentionally. Um, they kind of usually hit that first wave of emotion and stop right there. But you have learned throughout the years how to dig deep, and you're like, you know, I sat down to do this work today, so I'm going to do this work today. And just because I'm sad or uncomfortable right now doesn't mean that I shouldn't push through it. I knew this was going to make me sad and uncomfortable. That's part of the process. And then with this Midas Miser, I love it. You literally, everything you touch turns into gold. Oh yeah, you get the four-leaf clover too. So I feel like you like luck just kind of follows you everywhere you go. You can turn nothing into a whole lot of money. Um, yeah, like you just like money bags over here. Like, and I feel like some of you are like, yeah, but it's not in my wallet. It's not, it might not be in your wallet, but like you're never without, right? And not only are you never without, but it's like the universe can sustain the lifestyle that you have grown accustomed to, that you've expected. And then it's like when you really sit down and calculate out all the numbers, you're like, I technically don't earn enough money to have been living the lifestyle that I have been living, but somehow we have that and more. And it's because you are a fruitful and abundant person. Yeah, and you're very creative. You have very creative ways of approaching and solving a problem. And a lot of that comes from being able to go into that quiet space. Literally. So you got the cave here, and you're like, you see how it's like all black and white. And then in this card, there's rainbows and colors. It's like there is a dichotomy in life, there's a duality. And to really know and understand one thing, you have to experience its absence. You have to experience its opposite. So, because you dig deep and go into this like darker cave, you're really, really able to see the color in the world and express that for other people too. You try to show people the beauty and joy that exists in the world. I feel like that was a really short reading for you guys. Let me pull you guys some tarot and see what other messages we can get. Alright, why is my pile too awesome? Okay, that's way too much. Okay, y'all, come on now. We'll take that one. We got the Six of Wands. Very nice. Temperance. The Knight of Swords. And the Page of Wands. I was about to say, you have a lot of pink and purple here, the color scheme of my channel. What's up, y'all? Um, but that's not how all the cards are. Um, so pink and purple. Pink is the color of love. It's also a very joyful and playful color. And purple is a color that is associated with intuition. So you are a very fun, a very playful person, but you're also deeply, deeply intuitive. Nice, I love that for you. All right, so first up with this Temperance card, why you're awesome pile two is you're very, very good at bringing things into balance. So in the in the story of the tarot, what the angel is doing here with the Temperance card is essentially what she's doing is she's trying to make two different elements into one. And you, Oh, yeah, because that Midas Miser, because you're an alchemist. Yeah. So you're very good at integrating opposite things and trying to make them work together. You're good at taking the tools that you have and turning it into something much greater. And then also with the Temperance card, this goes very well with the Four of Swords and everything that we were saying here. You are a very tempered individual. You don't allow your emotions to go crazy. And even when you are having like a quote unquote emotional response, it looks like this. It doesn't look like this. Like you're a very balanced, a very tame, stable individual, and it's something that a lot of people admire about you. And with the Six of Wands, I love this. With the Six of Wands, you are not afraid to give people their accolades. Um, you will, you know, praise people, give big ups to people all the time for doing things that, you know, people should be praised and congratulated for. But in this world today, I think there's a lot of bitterness that's being sown around, and you do what you can to conquer that, um, and counter that, I think is what I wanted to say. So you're gonna cheer people on. You're gonna be people's number one fan because you really understand what a big difference it makes to have one person really, really believe in you. And the Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords, you're very, very fiery, very passionate, very creative. You're a very quick thinker, quick on your feet. I think you can come up with new ideas very, very easily and communicate them in ways that are easy to understand. You're very forthright about things. You face things head on. You always speak your truth. And you don't allow others to block your vision. I'm noticing, like, even though these are two different suits, they're both looking kind of in the same direction, right? So you don't let anything get in the way of your vision. You're gonna do what you need to do. All right, that's what I have for you today, Pile 2. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a like, drop a comment down below. Don't forget, if you want to enter for a free personal reading, drop a diamond emoji on this video and on 2 other videos. And when we hit 1,000 subs, I'll announce the winner. I hope you guys are happy, healthy, and safe. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. God bless you all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. What's up, pal? 3. Welcome to your reading. You probably heard that scrape. I just realized it. Sorry. Let's see. Let's see. Why are you awesome? And please remember that this is a very short list of all the reasons why you're awesome. Because you're amazing. And not one single tarot reading, or many tarot readings for that matter, can tell you exactly how awesome you are. Okay. Alright, we got the temple. Bless. Peace, 2 of Swords. Nature. This avatar looking chick. Sorry, I had to say it. I don't know why. Yo, tell me that doesn't match. What? We got believe. No, they didn't come up together. That's so funny. Sustain. Puppet. Six of Earth. Charity, generosity, windfall. Nurture. That's cute. You got nature and nurture. Study, investigate thoroughly. I have a very studious collective, and I love that. Freedom. That's the biggest thing. I feel like a lot of people nowadays get into like these new age spiritual practices and then they don't study. And then that's why people are vulnerable to things. But I love that you guys really take this knowledge seriously and do your best to educate yourself first. Good job. We have create, the Emperor, warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self sacrifice in conquering the ego. I think this card came out in the last, one of the last videos we did too. Leave a comment down below if you got that pile. Then we have engineer, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Oopsies. Oh my god. Okay, so with the temple and peace, what I'm getting is that you really devote a lot of time to your spiritual practices, to digging deep within yourself and finding out like the bigger or the yeah, you ask yourself the bigger questions in life, and you are all about trying to find the deeper meanings of things and exploring your spirituality and your temple. For you, you really strive to achieve an inner peace, and you, so with this two of swords, or with the two of swords in general, on the traditional tarot, the figure on the card is blindfolded and she's holding these two swords in front of her. In this deck, this comes off as peace, the two of swords, right? And what I'm getting, because I'm seeing the picture from the traditional tarot, it's like you are not going to make any kind of a decision. You're not going to come to any kind of conclusion unless that thought or that idea sits at peace with your soul. You're not going to move up from that rock unless you can come, yeah, to a conclusion that you're at peace with, that you can sit with and know that that was um, not only the quote unquote best option, but the most righteous option. I think you really care about operating always from that place of righteousness because you know what it's like to be taken advantage of. And I feel like you are the type of person that ends up in positions of authority and leadership quite naturally, and you genuinely really see it and treat it as a blessing. And big ups to you for that, Pile 3. And I'm sending you lots and lots of blessings your way, because there has to be more people like you in power with authoritative jobs, managerial positions, political positions. We don't have a lot of unbiased people in this world anymore. And you are really, really good at digging deep, asking yourself these bigger questions, and coming to, yeah, like I said, like a peaceful and righteous conclusion. You're not going to be treating anybody like a puppet when you're this emperor. You're going to be making sure that everybody can work together harmoniously, um, and that they're happy to do so. You're the type of leader where if you can sense that somebody's unhappy, you take the time to talk to them and figure out what's going on with them. And then with this nature card, I feel like you have a really strong connection to animals, to the natural world. I feel like you are probably one of those people that can see like when trees have spirits, or when when plants have certain spirits inhabiting them. You Yeah, you have a really good relationship and with nature. And it's super beautiful to see. And I think because you have that deeper connection with nature, there's something here about believing in things that we haven't seen, because we don't know everything. There's plenty of animals and things in this world that we haven't discovered and that we haven't figured out for ourselves. And I think you're super open to the possibilities of all kinds of animals and all kinds of stuff out there, existing, which I love. Yeah, and because of that, there definitely needs to be more people like you in power. Because that's what we really need. We need people who are able to think freely and creatively, and know and admit that we don't have all the answers. Nobody in power ever wants to admit that they don't have the answers, but there's a lot of strength in being able to identify what it is that you don't know, because that's how you can improve, right? If you say that you have nowhere to improve, then you have nowhere to improve, right? You can't get any better from there. But if you can take an unbiased look at yourself, and any areas that you might need to educate yourself on further, you're going to do that. And you encourage other people around you to do that also. I want to pull up some clarifying cards for this sustain card here. Two of Swords again. Okay, that's what I was picking up, but it doesn't help me put it into words any better. uh, so, okay. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here, and I'm trying to figure out what these words are. So, You are a very caring and generous individual, pile three, and the way that you show up for people is with this nurture card here. You genuinely, and with the six of pentacles too, like genuinely try to nurture people's souls. I think you kind of make it a mission to be kind of like the watering can that waters people's gardens so that their seeds can grow. Um, and there's, I feel like the reason why you're doing this, you are extremely compassionate. And like I was saying earlier, oh man, I think it was your pile. um, you know how much it what a big difference it makes to have one person believe in somebody. So you want to be that one person because you really never know who is struggling, who could use a friend. And sometimes people don't even need a friend. Sometimes somebody just needs a kind word from a stranger, and that's going to be enough to set them off in the right direction. And for some people, it's enough to change their lives, right? And you try to, yeah, you try to sow those seeds and you try to water it. Um, because you understand that there's not enough of that in this world. There's a lot of brokenness in this world. So you want to try and heal it. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Yes. Okay, so that was it. That was a really complicated message to get through with all this. Um, so yeah, so you really try to show up for people and heal those things and nurture their fruits. And you you really care about wanting to help others make good choices for themselves as well. And I feel like you understand that you can't be there for everybody all the time, and that you can't help everybody all the time, and that all these people that you are helping probably want to be involved in your life like permanently in one way or another. And I feel like you understand that for a lot of these folks, you're only going to be around for a season. So you do what you can to make those moments as beneficial as possible. Um, and at the same time, try to make it so that when your guys' time does come to an end eventually, that it doesn't sting as much. Okay, that was it. All right. Thank you, Spirit. And then with study, investigate thoroughly, freedom, create the emperor, warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, oh my god, stoicism, and self-sacrifice and conquering the ego, and then engineer ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. I feel like, first of all, you're very intelligent. You are so extremely intelligent, and you apply your intelligence in an extremely creative way. Um, Not only that, but you are so good at problem solving. Um, like in the physical too. So it's like you're intelligent, you're creative, and physically you're very like efficient. I don't know if that's the word, but like you know how to use your body well. So you might be one of my other fitness folks. Shout out to y'all. Hit me up if you're looking for a personal trainer. um, but you're also like a conqueror. Like you face things head on and you don't back down in the face of an enemy. Um, and with this Emperor card, you are so good at you have good control over your kingdom, and a lot of people look to you for your leadership because of how intelligent you are, because of how thorough you are, and how you apply your knowledge and your skill set. You have such a vast array of skills. And it makes people feel safe and comfortable to be in your presence, one, and two, to allow you to lead them. There's something about you, Pal 3, that makes people feel more comfortable about being themselves. Very nice. That is what I have for you today, Pile 3. If this reading resonated, please leave a like, drop a comment down below. Don't forget, if you're interested in winning a free personal reading, please put a diamond emoji in the comment section of this video and 2 other videos. So you need 3 diamond emojis total, and then I will announce the winners just one winner, when we hit 1,000 subs. I hope you guys are happy, healthy, and safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.